Dear friends, welcome to Yoga and Meditation Center. So this is a question answer session. Of course, the name of our institution is American Cultural Excellence, ACE, with a combination of, Indian values. As such, we need the materials, we need the spirituality. India is famous for what? Spirituality. And Americans are famous for what? Materialistic. That is Western. The Western and Orient, here the countries like India, China. So we are highly spiritual oriented, they are highly material oriented. So blending of these two cultures, this is what we want. And here, mind you, no religion has been founded in America, in UK, in France. 4 religions have been founded in India: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism. Jerusalem, 3 religions: Judaism, Christianity, Islam. But India is a country where you find 4 religions have been founded. Religion with gods, 60,000 crores of God, and religions with no God. Hinduism, no God. Buddhism, no God. Jainism, there is no God. All the Darwinian theory, everything we can find in Jainism. So with God, religion. With not a God, religion. Westerners were shocked when to hear a religion without God. Yes, in India, a religion without a God has been founded. Buddhism and Jainism. Here, we are here. Our motto, our religion is no God. Existence is the God. Where we see the sun, star, moon, the space, the entire universe is the God here. So this is what we believe in. No idol worship. We don't worship idol worship. If they call it as atheist, yes, fine. Atheist with a different idea. So whoever believes in the existential theory, everything is existential. No death, no birth. Ever existential. No heaven, no hell. Like what Christianity and what other religions practice, Hinduism. No death and no birth. So American Cultural Excellence. Here we teach American accent training, personality, IELTS and TOEFL, call center training. So various courses we teach: GRE, GMAT, TOEFL. So here, we have come here. Our sannyasinis are here. They'll be asking questions about life. And let us try to answer the question. Here we have our sannyasini, Lakshmi. She'll be asking a question. Yes, Lakshmi?
Yes, Namaste, good evening, Atma Namaste. I'd like to hear what is love between a man and woman exactly? It's called unconditional love. What we differentiate and how it is true in this world, and what point of view that we have pain and suffering through souls, because one soul is departed, one soul is dead, the other soul suffers, and what is the reason that being existent in the world that we are living, or separated, for why is the reason, cause of all these things.
Okay. So Lakshmi's question is about love.
Yeah.
Love between male and a female.
Yes.
Like opposite sexes.
Yes. You call
regarding some lovers, something like that, isn't it?
Definitely.
Not between a father and daughter, or mother and son, or something brother and sister. You don't mean that. This is something about Yes, a man and a woman
Women.
in love, falling in love.
Yeah.
You want to know the meaning.
Meaning and
What
relationship.
exactly it
Yes.
is? Love.
If one soul departs and one soul is dead, why should the soul suffer? The other soul suffers.
You have come from that starting stage of love and you have come here to the death.
Yeah.
And why the souls suffer.
Yes.
Souls suffer.
Yes.
Okay.
Separation, desperation, whatever.
Separation and desperation and whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Let see here. Love. What is love between a man and a woman?
Yes.
What is love? See, here in India, we find many sannyasis go to Himalayas, right? They pray to get the salvation, to get the enlightenment. But a man and woman, at any age, if he is completely, all his body, mind and heart and soul is full with the girl or with the boy, a girl with the boy or boy with the girl, when they are completely devoted to each other, when they are completely committed with each other, when he is not as he and she is not as she, and he is given his entire thing to her and she has given her entire heart and soul to him, that experience is called the bliss and joy and the pleasure. And what the sannyasi was able to go to Himalayas and do the penance for 30, 40 years, this boy and a girl can experience that. But to find that is quite difficult, quite odd. In India, the marriages are conducted by horoscope. The marriages are conducted based on caste, religion, community, dowry, height, weight, color. Then how can you enjoy the purity of love? The purity of love. Love, you cannot compare or purchase love. Love is something, something which you can feel. Just like the wonderful breeze you feel, you cannot catch hold of it. It will come and go. So it keeps changing. So love as such, between a boy and a girl, or a man and a woman, or a husband and a wife, so it all depends upon they brought up, how do they value what is love. So in present world, we don't find much. That's the reason most of the divorces, most of the fight, most of the suffering, most of the tortures, most of the, whatever happening, not many things happen. In European countries, nearly 60% of people, husband and wife, go for divorce. And India is slowly gaining up. And you can find premarital sex, that is before marriage, postmarital sex. Husband not loyal to his wife and wife not loyal to his husband. So multiple partners. So all these reasons, because of one simple thing that is called love, L-O-V-E. And that love, what is love? Explanation they don't know. They think by getting a graduation, by having an income, working in a multinational company or doing a business, you earn some 50,000, 60,000. That is a deserving thing too. For love. People equate money with love. That's the problem. People equate money with love. That's the problem here. Yes, any other question? And departing soul. See, it is very natural that everybody born is to be dead. Every living being born is, they have to die. And departure is quite natural. And what is there in crying? What is there in suffering? Of course, he or she should be happy that the soul has left the body. The soul has left the body. Certain religions are there. When you are born, they cry. When you go, they laugh and be happy. Let us be happy for the departure of the soul from the body. What is that? If you keep crying for that soul, then maybe it is an attachment. A husband cries when wife dies, saying that who is going to look after me after you go? And you have gone. and who's there to look after me. So he's not bothered about his wife, he's bothered about who takes care of him. Husband dies, wife cries, and she says at the time of death, who is going to look after me? She is bothered about her security, who looks after her, and she is not bothered about her husband. So she is bothered about her security. So it's all attachment. The attachment towards your son, daughter, attachment towards your buy property, money, cash, jewels. This attachment is the reason for everything. Live a life detached, attached.
Okay.
A life with a detachment, then life would be wonderful. All the root cause of all the problems is attachment towards living, towards your relations, and attachment towards the things. That's the main reason. Yes, any other questions? Yes. Yes, I request Sannyasin. Yes, what's your query, sir?
Your Holiness, I have a question for you. Why people are after money?
Why people are after money? Of course, money is important, isn't it? Without money, you cannot do anything.
Definitely money is important.
But your question is why people are after money in the sense they give first priority for money.
And
First priority to money, not for anything else. So because of that, what happens?
Yes. So we are not able to balance our lives and
Okay, that's true. So why people are after money, and because of the only goal of the people is for money, so they are unable to balance their life. So yes, that's a wonderful question. See, the problem here is the society we live in. The society has made such a thing that if you are a doctor, if you are an engineer, if you are earning money, then others will respect you. If you are earning, if you are having a lot of properties, if you are having a lot of jewels, if you are having a lot of bank balance, the society will respect you. This is what the society has taught you. And this has been taught to you by your parents, right? So at the young age, you go to a shop, you find your mother or father taking away money and giving and buying certain things. You find out your daddy and mommy giving some, the paper, one paper. And the paper has such a value that you get a new dress, you get a new toy, you get a new, eatables. The child sees the paper. It grows. And from the time of the child coming to an understanding, till it grows as an adolescent, money, 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 that's what it sees. To go to a theater, watch a movie, money. To buy certain things, to drink soft drink, you need money. So entire life, the child has seen without money, nothing can be achieved. The money, the friends asking money, the transactions of the money, the importance of the money. So he keeps chasing after the money. Not only he, the entire humanity. Whether he is a beggar in the street or whether he is a multi-millionaire, there is no saturation point for having money. Even if you have 10 crores, you want 20 crores, 20, 30 crores, 30, 40. Keep chasing after money. They think with the money they can purchase anything. But money is not alone the important. It is the good health, good education, good knowledge, good wisdom, your spirituality, your emotional balances, your physical quotient, emotional quotient, spiritual quotient, happiness quotient. All these things are important. It is not only the money. When you concentrate only on the money, then what happens? Attachment towards the money. The greediness over money. You have a car, you send your family, car, the accident happens. You are much bothered about the car rather than the family members. You are so attached. You lose your female who loses a diamond necklace. She is very much bothered about her diamond necklace. She meets an accident where a diamond necklace loses. She is not happy that she has escaped without any hurt. She is bothered much about her diamond necklace. So the attachment towards the money, attachment towards the things, that brings a ruin. That makes you not to enjoy the beautiful things in life. Your wife's or your husband's, the beautiful moments, their children's laughter, the beautiful sceneries, the birds flying, the fish swimming, the trees, once you don't have any attachment. When you walk in the streets, you can find the trees speaking to you, the birds laughing with you, even the street dogs will be talking with you. So your mind will be so empty. If your mind is loaded full of money, then obviously your life goes on to like that. Yes, any other queries?
Namaste, good evening. Your Holiness, I'd like to have a question about honor killing. Like honor killing, once the daughter wants to marry somebody else that is different caste or creed against our system, the father or the mother gets very upset that the daughter doesn't want to be married to someone against the religion culture. So in that kind of affection and protected affection or protected environment, as a father and a daughter who wants to get married to the man again, so that is not accepted. That is going to any extent of hurting, even violent, of course, in so many cases, because we say that he is not my community, he is not my caste. எங்க ஜாதி இல்லை வேற ஜாதி பொண்ணு கல்யாணம் பண்றாங்க. So அந்த மாதிரி in that case of situation, how will you handle the situation? How will you train, bring harmony to the family? More peaceful solution you should have for a family or for a peaceful marriage or a harmony between the couple who wants to be married in case of love.
Okay. Lakshmi, your question is, honor killings, intercaste, interreligious, where they don't accept, they kill the boy or the girl. This is what the question is all about. Okay, coming here. You know about a country, India. India is a country with a lot of religions, a lot of language-speaking people, and a lot of castes, thousands of castes are there. So we have divided, the society has divided the people, stating that they are forward caste, backward caste, upper middle class, Telugu or Tamil or Malayali or Christian or Sikh, Sadaji. So, in a country like India where you find honor killings, the fixed marriages, where else it happens? Only in Eastern countries. In Western countries you don't find. A duty of a father, of a Western country father and Eastern country father, or simply we shall take Indian father and American father. A father in India, he has to bring up the children, provide education. After education, what is it? He has to find him or her a job. He also has to arrange the marriage, spend the money for the marriage for his son or daughter. After that, is it over? No. He has to buy a house for him or her. Then after that, even his grandchildren, for his grandchildren, he has to do certain things, formalities. After the marriage of his son or daughter, for all functions he has to spend money. Even for the delivery, the child comes to the girl or the boy, the girl comes to mother's home. And who bears the expenses of the delivery or hospital charges? It is the father. So the duty of the father here, a duty of a man in fact, from birth to death, from the time he is born, from the time he takes the responsibility, or the time he marries, till his death, he is committed to his family. He cannot think anything else other than thinking only about his family. This is what the society has written. But in America, it's not like that. A father, once he marries, yes, he thinks about himself. But an Indian father has to think about his family. So family-oriented life is Indian life, and in Western it is individual-oriented life. So after a certain age, 18 or 17 or whatever it is, the children go out of their home. But here in India, no, he cannot go, or the child cannot go. So is the society has made up like that. And during all times of his difficulties, whether it's marriage or whatever it is his relations come there. They spend money. They jointly spend money. His in-laws or his cousins or nephews, nieces, or relations, they come there. So it is highly family-oriented. So society has made dowry system one other system. At the time of marriage, they give money. So as it happens, what happens? They get very much attached towards their caste and community. So once they find their foundation is shaken, once the girl loves somebody of other caste, other community, so he finds his entire tradition, entire culture, his whole foundation has been shaken. He is not ready to accept his girl or boy to get married to some other caste or community. He thinks his community is the best. So much attachment that he is ready to kill his loved daughter or his loving son. He is ready to kill. This is the reason. So the basic root cause of all these evil is caste and community. This is the most important. Where in Western countries they are blessed, in fact, but also it is also a curse that here the father has more responsibility. There he doesn't have responsibilities. At the age of, the time of marriage, everybody they both are a boy and a girl. They were pretty sure that in future anything may happen. So he and she, they save money for themselves. They educate themselves. Here, once a girl gets married to a man, it is the duty of the man to take care of her till her death. So she is quite comfortable. Here in India, when a girl marries, the parents think that she is settled. There's one word called settled, but it's wrongly a mistaken word. Nobody can be settled. It is a lifelong process of struggle till the end. So now we are coming in. Slowly it's all changing. The caste system is slowly changing. The government laws and constitution laws are there to take care of. And this particular honor killing is slowly, people are trying to, police and all the judiciary taking necessary steps to try to stop this evil method. Yes, next questions.
Dear Holiness, I have a question for you. Do we really have rebirth?
You mean to say death and birth and
Death and
heaven
birth.
and hell?
Yes.
All those things, right. Rebirth, heaven and hell. So here, our philosophy, according to our way of thinking here, our in the sense, it is our own religious way of life. It is not Hinduism or Buddhism or Jainism we are following. It is our own way of life. Whatever the name you can call it. Universalism, like Hinduism you can call. According to us, it is universe. Everything is in existential order. Nobody has created anything. If you ask me a question, who created the world? I can't say any question. Okay, if somebody says God, then who created that God? And who created that God? It goes on. So who is the real founder? God. And who created that God? So the question keeps on going. So everything is in existential order. Everything is like that. So whether you are born or death, You die, so you are here. So once again, it is a continuous process. The life goes on from one to other, other to other. It goes on. You are here, you never disappear. So whatever it is existential. Everything is there. That's one thing. And life after death, or heaven and hell. In Hinduism we say there is one Indran upside, up in the heaven, where Ramba, Urvasi, Menakashi will be dancing. You do good things, there you can go and see Ramba dancing, Urvasi dancing, and Menaka dancing. So is it heaven? Even here we can see a lot of Nayantaras and a lot of actors are there dancing. Why should we go up there and see dancing? So the Hinduism says, when you do good, you go up to the heaven and you can find all type of good things. You can eat a lot. 24 hours you can keep on eating. 24 hours you can sleep. All the time you can see dancing. Females dancing. And I don't know what happens for the females who go there. Male will be dancing for the females. That is one thing. That is Indra Lokam, they say. And if you do something wrong, there's hell, where they will put you in the oil, burning oil, where they will take some stick and hit you. 24 hours they will be hitting you. This is called hell. So that's one thing. And in Christianity, heaven, the soul goes up and they'll be singing Hallelujah, Hallelujah. That is called heaven over there. So it's all, I don't know what to say, but here what we believe is nothing like that. It is existential. Everything is here. Nobody, no heaven is there, no hell is there. Everything is there. Rebirth, concerning rebirth, the question, the soul is over here. It doesn't go anywhere. Even after death, 80 years or 90 years or 100 years you live, the body gets decayed. It cannot last long. It has a life of 100 years, just like all the living beings, including the trees. It has a life. And once the life ends, the soul goes off. As the soul goes off from one to other, then what happens? It stays here. It takes one other form. It takes one other life. So this is what we call as rebirth. So you might have taken, this might have been your 200th body or 300th body, which you have taken, just like removing the shirt and wearing a new shirt. So that is what's life after death, and heaven and hell. So in Hinduism, all these, up in the heaven, Indra Loka, and in Christianity, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, after death. Nothing like that. In our system, in our religion, there is no heaven, no hell. Everything is same here. Existential. So name of our religion is Existism. And all the people who are following existisms are exists. That's all. So simple. Any other queries?
இந்த மனிதனாக உனக்கு உன்னுடைய குணாதிசயங்கள் அமைந்து விடுகிறது. And just as we use music to alter the state of our own minds,